mean, that hits. Over this weekend, we were blessed, truly blessed, to see that our friend Francesco D'Alessio had made a new video introducing the Keep Productive community to Twos. And so we thought that it would be only appropriate to make a reaction video. So what we're going to do is we're going to just play the video, make some comments, have some fun. But first and foremost, shout out Francesco, shout out Keep Productive. Thank you so much for your support and encouragement. We love you. Sign the Twos, guys. Baller, anything you want to say before we get started?
Love you, Francesco.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and start this puppy up.
Today we are taking a look at Twos, and for those who don't know, Twos is a strange application.
A strange application.
And it's trying to be a notes app, calendar app, and also like a to-do app as well in one location. Basically, everything you want to remember, they're trying to bring it in one app.
That hits. Everything you want to remember in one app.
And if you're new to it, very simply the concept is you get to write down things.
I mean, so we are 30.
You gotta hold that.
35 seconds in. 35 seconds in, and he's hitting it.
Yeah.
Writing things down.
And they want you to remember your things, so they do it in a few different ways in helping you bring them back up when they're most important. But you can see here, I've got a daily note to start things off, and what I can do is I can make a to-do from
Shout out
this,
keyboard
like
shortcuts.
clean the car, and I could even, write something like Friday at 5 p.m., 4 p.m., and press enter.
Shout out auto detect reminders.
But there's sort of like a interweaving relationship between all of these because there's a home page
Interweaving relationship between all these things.
where you can see all of the recent lists that you've taken, any upcoming reminders, any to-dos that are basically extracted from any of the notes that you've created, whether that be on the daily notes that you've made or whether they're on upcoming ones. The nice thing is you can actually see your week ahead in this like really...
So this was the first part of the video that I was like, something feels like it needs to change here on our end.
Okay.
I think that the boxes are just too long.
So if I scrabble ahead, I can see, okay, can start planning what my week's tasks are ahead. And you can see that every time you complete something, you sort of get coins towards, which I'll explain in a moment, coins towards stuff, but also it's sort of very well celebrated inside
Very
the
well
application.
celebrated. People
You
love
can switch
confetti.
this is almost like your sort of Evernote home typey experience of having everything in one bay, but you can customize it a little bit further. So if I wanted to, I could have the today area at the top. I could have any
love
activity
this
down
part.
at the bottom. I could add any list that like that movies to watch one that I created. If I go back to home, you
cooking.
can start to see that it's starting to pull in all of that stuff that I had before, like activity of people that we've referred through the links, and you can start to see a general like bringing together that word, a general sense of everything coming together.
Everything coming together. That's a good one. That's a good one. Twos. Everything coming together.
Yeah.
That's good. If I wasn't recording on my Twos device right now, I'd be writing that one down.
Bring everything together.
Twos. Everything coming together. Ooh! I mean, that hits. And then thing, obviously, thing.
Just a demonstration of the AI one, you could break the to-dos down, like for example taxes.
This was so good.
Yeah.
I'm shocked by his lack of excitement around this feature.
So here, pricing, there's no free trials or data caps, but when you earn coins, you can redeem stuff. So for example, this feature hyperlinks is buyable. So I think each feature is buyable. There's no like direct line of like, right, here's the features that you have and here's the features that you don't have.
People are so confused by our monetization. We need to have what he's talking about right now, where it's like, this is what you get for free. This is what you get with upgrades. And just to explain to everybody, everything is free on web. Everything is free on desktop. Like he's confused that he can make a hyperlink. It's because everything's free on desktop.
Totally.
This application has changed a lot since the last time I checked it out.
How do you react when people say this application has changed a lot?
I don't know what they're talking about.
That's kind of how I feel about it. And so it's a very weird feeling because part of me wants to, use confirmation bias to say, yeah, It's changed a lot. We're changing a lot. We're always improving. And so thank you for acknowledging that. And also, I mean, we have changed a lot. Like, we do change a lot.
New features that he discussed: custom side menu, customized home, review. There is a lot new, but I would say the core never changed.
It's really evolved into a very interesting experience. It's got some really nice appearance-based stuff. Like, for example, I believe I've got it on, like, not the normal mode, but you can switch back to any of these modes, like a slightly blue mode. It's a very strange application to pitch to somebody because it's a notes app. It's like a reminder app. It's a to-dos app. It's a flashcardy type app.
It's a very strange app to pitch to people.
I would say that the reason for that is that he's not thinking about all the different types of things he could be writing down. Like, we write down things that are just super, like it was this, I saw 10 manatees in the Eulalie pond. He's maybe not thinking about being able to write that down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's almost like we need to help people expand their minds into all the different types of things that they can write down, rather than being like, yeah, note taking, you can use it to take notes. It's similar to, like, journaling, you can use it to journal.
It's a very interesting one, but I would say this is really an interesting app if you're somebody that is looking for something that's maybe not so serious in terms of a fully fledged system like Todoist, and you're looking for something.
I did find that very contradictory. A fully fledged system like Todoist. Todoist is only for to-dos. So how is that fully fledged?
For to-dos.
We're not trying to be a fully fledged system for to-dos. We're trying to be the best place to write things down. To-dos just so happen to be a part of that.
Much lighter, but you want to be able to organize yourself, and you want to be able to organize ahead, and you want notes to be in there, and you want tasks to be in there. It's a very
really
interesting application. What I quite like about it is the twos guys, Parker and Joe, interact with them a lot on Twitter. They are the most relentless guys for
Twosception.
promote twos in the world, but you can see just how, like, twosified their life is. And the great thing is, it's really good when you see somebody that uses their app and that they build it for themselves. So I think that's why they're so passionate about it, and that's so good to see as a company.
How's that coffee?
Terrible. You heard me react interestingly to the building it for ourselves kind of thing. There's two ways of looking at that. The negative way, which is like, you're not supposed to build products for yourself. You're supposed to build them for what the world demands. But in the same vein, we rely on twos so much that naturally we're going to build it for ourselves.
Who said that first part? Who says that you're supposed to build things for what the world wants?
I feel like I've heard a pretty decent amount of advice that's like, don't build for yourself.
I think they just say to listen to your customers.
Which we just so happen to be pretty big customers.
Twos is a really interesting application. It's one that is garnering a lot of attention in the productivity space. And
I'm telling you, this landing page, I really think it would have connected better. Like, everything would have come full circle if right now he was looking at the best place to write things down.
I'm not sure. Maybe? I'm not sure.
I'm picturing him reading that and going, oh, it's not just notes and tasks. It's all your things in one place. I don't know.
That's different.
if you're interested in checking it out, you can find them linked below. But I hope you enjoyed this review. It sort of felt like a deep exploration into the world of twos, but I hope you enjoyed it.
We did.
Thank you very much for stopping by.
Thank you, Francesco. All right, Baller, any final thoughts related to twos for beginners, notes and tasks in one? I'll let you take the mic.
What do you think? Anything? I thought it was great. I wish you would have showed a little bit of mobile app, maybe. Mobile app slaps.
The thing that makes me most excited about these videos is not only the fact that it exposes or shares twos with that many more people, but also it gives us like a third person perspective on what is working, what is so exciting, what could be improved, what could be redesigned. And then obviously the comments, man, the comments being widely positive and supportive of like our vision for this platform is the part that makes me happier than any other thing. Like, there are objectively a lot of options as to where and how you want to write your life down. But the fact of the matter that people are experiencing these unique benefits and value out of twos makes me overjoyed.
I think my favorite phrase that he used, or like wording, was for people that like want a simpler or less serious experience or something like that. I thought that's pretty nice. I like how easy, I don't know necessarily the word, but it's light to use.
Welcoming.
It's like quick and light to use, where you don't need to overthink stuff. When it's nice when you can just like whip out your phone, write something down, move on with your day, and not have to like organize it or think about where it's going or navigate around a bunch. That twos to me, it's like take out my phone, write something down, put my phone away.
I love twos. I love it when other people love twos too. I love it when people help us spread the good word. So Francesco, thank you again so much. And until next time, happy Tuesday.
Twos out.